You must immediately check your protective suit's integrity. Any breach means certain death in the oxygen-free atmosphere. Scan your surroundings through your helmet visor. The alien landscape holds unfamiliar purple-tinted vegetation and shallow seas. Your oxygen supply gauge shows 6 hours remaining. You need to locate your time machine's emergency beacon within this critical window. Check your suit's radiation detector. The primitive atmosphere offers little protection from solar radiation. Seek shade immediately. The high levels of methane and carbon dioxide mean you can't risk removing your helmet even for a second. Double-check all seals. Your suit's cooling system is crucial. Temperatures fluctuate wildly between 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, in this ancient atmosphere. Begin documenting your coordinates. Your emergency transponder will help rescue teams locate you across the temporal barrier. The unfamiliar bacterial mats covering the ground may be unstable. Test each step carefully to avoid breaking through. Your suit's external sensors indicate high sulfur levels. Stay away from any volcanic vents or hot springs you encounter. Look for higher ground within 500 meters. The primitive coastlines are unstable, and tidal forces are stronger in this era. Your emergency kit contains 72 hours of water recycling chemicals. Use them sparingly. Rescue may take multiple attempts. The strange red-purple vegetation releases toxic gases. Keep at least 10 meters distance from any plant-like structures. Your helmet's heads-up display can analyze atmospheric composition. Monitor for sudden methane spikes that indicate danger. Begin setting up your emergency shelter. The transparent dome will protect your suit from the corrosive atmosphere. Check your medical kit. Any suit breach will require immediate application of sealant patches before the atmosphere kills you. The primitive bacteria in this era could be deadly. Your suit's external sterilization system must remain activated. Your emergency beacon must be placed on the highest nearby point. The temporal signal needs clear transmission paths. The lack of a magnetic field means cosmic radiation is extreme. Remain in your shelter during solar radiation alerts. Monitor your suit's power levels hourly. The backup batteries will last 48 hours if you minimize non-essential systems. Your survival depends on strict contamination protocols. Even a microscopic breach could introduce devastating bacteria. The ancient gravity is slightly stronger. Move carefully and deliberately to conserve your suit's energy reserves. Your emergency rations are designed for 5 days. Carefully measure portions. Temporal rescue missions often face delays. Keep your emergency tools within arm's reach. A suit breach requires patch application within 30 seconds to survive. The primitive atmosphere creates strange optical illusions. Use your suit's mapping system rather than visual navigation. Your shelter's airlock must be cycled twice when entering or exiting to prevent contamination of your living space. Remember your temporal survival training. The psychological stress of being stranded in Earth's past can be overwhelming. Monitor the ancient sun carefully. UV radiation levels are extreme and can damage your suit's external sensors. Your suit's waste recycling system must be maintained every 12 hours. Follow the manual exactly to prevent failure. Keep your emergency radio charged. Temporal rescue teams will broadcast on all frequencies when they approach. The alien environment will test your sanity. Focus on your survival checklist and maintain your daily routine. Locate your time machine's emergency shelter pod immediately. It contains your only source of breathable air. You must seal any cracks or damage to the pod within 10 minutes. The ancient atmosphere is toxic and contains no oxygen. Check your air recycling systems. You have approximately 72 hours of breathable air if the systems are functioning properly. Scan the horizon for any signs of geological activity. Ancient Earth had frequent volcanic eruptions and meteorite impacts. Your emergency beacon should be activated within the first 5 minutes. Future rescue teams will track its quantum signature. Conserve your movement and breathing to minimize oxygen consumption. Each unnecessary action wastes precious air supply. The pod's external sensors will warn of approaching dangers. Keep them clear of the red bacterial mats covering the ground. You must maintain your shelter's temperature between 15 to 25 degrees Celsius. The external environment fluctuates between extremes. Filter any water through your pod's purification system. Ancient microorganisms could be lethal to your modern biology. Your emergency rations must last 72 hours. Ration them into 6 equal portions, eating every 12 hours to maintain energy. Check your radiation shields hourly. The young sun's UV radiation is extreme without an ozone layer for protection. Document your situation using the pod's recording system. This data is crucial for future rescue attempts. You must exercise for 10 minutes every 6 hours within the pod. This prevents blood clots while maintaining minimal exertion. Monitor the pod's structural integrity. The acidic atmosphere will gradually corrode even advanced materials. Keep your emergency blade and cord accessible. You may need to quickly seal leaks or make repairs. Your psychological state is critical. Practice calm breathing exercises when anxiety rises about your situation. Watch for signs of ancient life forms through the pod's viewports. Document any observations for future scientific study. The steel components of your pod will attract lightning. Ensure your lightning rod system is properly grounded. Check your waste management systems twice daily. Any malfunction could compromise your air quality within hours. Your survival depends on staying within the pod. No equipment you have can protect you from the toxic atmosphere. Monitor yourself for symptoms of oxygen deprivation. Headache, dizziness, or confusion require immediate action. The pod's solar panels must remain clear of bacterial growth. Use the external cleaning system every 4 hours. Keep your emergency radio charged. Though rescue may take days, maintaining power is essential for survival. Your shelter's force field must remain active. It deflects the constant bombardment of cosmic radiation. Practice your emergency procedures twice daily. You must be able to respond to any crisis without hesitation. Remember that rescue is coming. Your beacon's quantum signature can be detected across billions of years. Document any mechanical issues immediately. Small problems can become lethal if not addressed quickly. Your pod's location should remain fixed. Moving it risks damage to life support systems and loses rescue coordinates. Check all seals and connections every 2 hours. The extreme environment will stress every component of your shelter. Maintain your circadian rhythm by following Earth's 24-hour cycle. Psychological stability depends on regular patterns. Monitor the bacterial mat's movement patterns. They may react to your pod's presence in unexpected ways. Your survival kit contains emergency patches. Know their locations and application procedures before they're needed. Remember, every action must conserve oxygen. Plan your movements and tasks to minimize physical exertion. Keep your emergency tools within arm's reach at all times. Seconds matter when dealing with environmental breaches. Your pod's diagnostic systems run hourly. Learn to interpret their readings to anticipate potential problems. Watch for changes in the ancient landscape. Volcanic activity or meteorite impacts could require immediate response. Survey your immediate crash site carefully within the first 5 minutes to assess available resources and threats. Your time machine's protective chamber contains breathable air. You must seal any breaches immediately using available materials. The atmosphere is mostly nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Exposure means death within minutes. Your survival pod is your lifeline. Activate your emergency beacon if functional. The quantum signature may help future rescue teams locate you in this time frame. You must carefully ration your oxygen supply. Calculate remaining air volume and minimize physical exertion to conserve it. Check your radiation shields. The primitive atmosphere offers no protection from solar radiation. Stay in shielded areas. Your survival shelter must maintain perfect seals. Even minor leaks will contaminate your breathable air supply. Set up your atmospheric processor if it survived the crash. It can generate limited oxygen from CO2, but requires power. You need to establish a reliable power source within 12 hours. Solar panels are effective due to limited atmospheric filtering. Scan the landscape for any signs of primitive bacterial life. These are your only potential external resource for oxygen. The acidic oceans are extremely dangerous. Avoid all contact with water. Even vapor can damage your protective gear. Your food supplies must last until rescue. There are no safe external food sources in this hostile environment. Begin growing emergency algae cultures if you have the equipment. They can supplement both oxygen and nutrition. Monitor your radiation exposure carefully. The magnetic field is weaker, allowing dangerous solar and cosmic radiation. You must maintain your protective suit at all times outside the shelter. Even brief exposure to the atmosphere is lethal. Set up your water recycling system immediately. All moisture must be captured and purified for reuse. Check for volcanic activity in your area. Frequent eruptions in this area can release toxic gases and cause acid rain. Your shelter's location is crucial. Avoid low areas where heavier-than-air toxic gases may accumulate. Document everything you observe. Your data could be invaluable to science if you survive to return to your time. Keep your emergency medical supplies accessible. Any breach in your protection could require immediate treatment. Your psychological health is critical. Maintain regular sleep cycles and exercise within your protected environment. Remember that rescue may take weeks or months. Carefully manage all resources with long-term survival in mind. Test soil samples if possible. Understanding local mineral composition could help with emergency repairs. Watch for meteoric activity. Impacts were much more frequent in this era and could pose serious threats. Your shelter must be mobile if possible. Volcanic activity or toxic gas accumulation may force rapid relocation. Monitor all equipment for signs of corrosion. The atmospheric chemistry can rapidly degrade unprotected materials. Keep backup air supplies in multiple locations. Never risk having all your oxygen resources in one vulnerable spot. Your survival depends on maintaining multiple redundant systems. Any single point of failure could be fatal. Practice emergency procedures daily. You must be able to respond to shelter breaches or equipment failures instantly. Remember that darkness is your ally. UV radiation levels are extremely dangerous during daylight hours. Maintain detailed logs of all resource consumption. Running out of any critical supply would mean certain death. Your mental acuity must remain sharp. Use your emergency library and puzzles to keep your mind active. Check all seals and connections twice daily. The acidic atmosphere will constantly work to breach your protections. Set up early warning systems for atmospheric changes. Sudden gas releases from the ground could be deadly. Your time machine's remains may provide crucial spare parts. Salvage anything useful, but maintain safe oxygen levels. Remember that no native life forms are advanced enough to help you. You are completely alone in this hostile world. Notice your oxygen recycler's hum becoming irregular. You have perhaps 2 hours of breathable air remaining. Your environmental suit's power cells are depleting faster now. Internal temperature regulation becoming unstable. Check your remaining supplies. 3 emergency ration bars, half a liter of water, and failing equipment that can't be repaired. The ancient stars look different here. Constellations unrecognizable through the methane-rich atmosphere above. You must conserve energy now. Find a sheltered area between rock formations to minimize exposure to the toxic air. Your hands shake slightly as you activate the emergency beacon one last time, knowing no one will receive it for eons. The prehistoric landscape stretches endlessly. Red plains under green-tinted skies that no human has ever witnessed. Document everything you can while consciousness remains. Future scientists may someday find your data invaluable. Your suit's external sensors detect increasing levels of hydrogen sulfide in the atmosphere. Seal all vents immediately. The ancient microorganisms around you continue their crucial work of slowly transforming Earth's atmosphere. Watch the strange auroras dance across the sky. Electromagnetic storms far more intense than in your own time. Your chronometer has stopped working. Time measurement becomes meaningless in this primordial world. Focus on your breathing. Each intake precious as the recycler struggles to process the alien atmosphere. The rock formations here will become mountains in millions of years. You are witnessing Earth's raw creation. Your body temperature is dropping despite thermal controls. Curl into a fetal position to preserve core heat. The ground trembles with distant volcanic activity. Earth's crust still violently active in this ancient age. Record your final observations. Note the strange bacterial mats coating the rocks in iridescent patterns. Your vision begins to blur slightly. The ancient world takes on a dreamlike quality as systems fail. Remember your training. Remain calm. Your presence here is a testament to human exploration and courage. The suit's power flickers one final time. You are now truly alone with Earth as it was billions of years ago. Feel the ancient soil beneath you. You are becoming part of Earth's long story, returning to stardust. Watch the alien sunset paint the methane sky in colors no human eyes were meant to see. Your consciousness drifts peacefully as you witness a world that existed long before time had meaning. The eternal stars wheel overhead, the same stars that will watch over humanity's distant birth. Your journey ends here, but you've glimpsed the grand scope of Earth's magnificent story. Let the ancient winds sing you to sleep as you become one with the prehistoric Earth. Your last thoughts drift to the future, to the amazing world that will evolve from this alien landscape. The darkness comes gently now, like the closing of an ancient chapter in Earth's endless book. Your presence here becomes a quiet echo in the vast expanse of geological time. Rest now, knowing you've witnessed what no human was ever meant to see. The primordial Earth cradles you as you transition into its eternal mystery.